Hello and welcome to my channel. I have missed you guys so much. If you're new here, my name is Amanda and this is my fresh start. My fresh start on everything home, family, and life in general, you name it. I basically started this channel because I was sick of the uncleanliness in our home, not being able to keep a clean home basically, and also just having piles of clutter everywhere. I'd like to touch on that a little later on in this video, but for now, let's jump on in, and I hope to give you some awesome laundry motivation. So if you've got the piles, if you've got the baskets, if your couch or a table or your dryer is full of laundry and ready to be folded and put away, what are you waiting for? Let's get this thing done and let's do it together. So like I had said, it has been a minute since I have been here. It feels like I haven't been exactly silent. There's been some videos I've been watching, some things I have been commenting on here and there. But as far as putting out my own content, it's been a while. So I just like to take a few minutes while you're watching this video and kind of update you on the behind the scenes and what's basically kind of been going on lately in my life and what to basically expect in the upcoming videos that I put out ahead. So if you're still here, keep on listening, and I'm excited to get you guys updated, and I'm so glad, like I said, to be back with you guys. Thank you so much. So a little about me lately. Okay, so this is gonna get a little deep. Be prepared. It's a warning that I'm giving you now. So yeah, I honestly have shown you guys bits and pieces through my journey of starting my YouTube channel. I haven't even scratched the surface of what I had really dealt with or had been doing in our home. It feels like, well, let's see, it feels like it's been taking years now, even pre-YouTube days. Let me give you guys a little backstory. So we started out in our home with not a whole lot. Everything was basically given to us, and for that we were extremely blessed. I'm so thankful and grateful for all the ways that the Lord does provide for us every single day, and he still does because he's faithful. So again, I'm so appreciative. We didn't have a whole lot, and I was thankful for what we had, and then all of a sudden it was like boom, whether it was birthdays or holidays or I long story short, the stuff just, I'm gonna say it took us by surprise, but obviously we all know that that's not how things work. But basically, to explain, we ended up accumulating a lot of stuff, you guys, things like wall to wall, and then flash forwards a few years, we ended up having a death in the family. We accumulated more things. So not only did we have a lot of stuff around, but then we had a lot of boxes, a lot of totes. Then we adopted a storage unit, and it was a whole thing. We're talking garage filled to the hilt. The house was a disaster. So here's what I'm saying, and this is where it's kind of get more turned into like a heart-to-heart conversation, I guess. Our daughter will be 10 next month, and as you all know, 10 years is a decade. So for, you could say, a decade now, we have had the struggle of stuff. We have had the struggle of things. We've had the struggle of a full home. And while that is such a blessing, I also truly believe that you should take what you need, and what you don't, if there's others that have a need, then try to help and meet that need. Sometimes you don't always need finances to bless someone or to be a help to somebody. A lot of times it's like, hey, what can I get rid of? Do I have any, whatever it is, extra food? Do I have extra clothes? Do I not need 50 blankets? Maybe I can keep 5 and donate, the other 45. You can get creative, you guys. It's really simple. However, that being said, for 10 entire years, we've lived in our home 8 years, going on 9, honestly. We have basically had the issue of stuff for a while. Like I said, not really in the beginning, but things that accumulated. And though we were blessed with stuff, the stuff just kept accumulating, and things weren't actually getting rid of, because at the time, you see, I had a really bad issue with, I know I've used this term on my channel before, but hoarderism. I hate to say that. Honestly, it was more of memories were tied to things for me, and because we were given stuff, I thought of that person, or maybe they were deceased, maybe they were still living. Maybe it just meant a lot to me that they were so kind to bless us with it that I couldn't bear to part with it, or to deal with getting rid of something that somebody else had given to us. So we had a lot of stuff, and then, like I said, there was a death in the family. There was boxes upon boxes of paperwork. There was totes of stuff. There was a whole entire unit of not even what it was including, taking up all of our home with things. So that being said, you guys, we had a baby and a toddler, like a newborn and a toddler, growing up in this. And like I said, next month will mark the 10-year mark of dealing with all this. 10 years of both of our children only knowing what a house full or a home full of stuff looks like, trying to walk around things, trying to move stuff to get to other things or other places in the house. It wasn't condemnable. It wasn't like, call CPS or something. But I will say the stuff, I think I'm going to wait on this part for another video, you guys. But long story short, you don't want a hoarded home. You don't want a house full of things, whether it was gifted to you or whether you bought it with credit cards or whatever that looks like. There's lots of good people you can follow on YouTube. There's lots of different podcasts and professionals and people that have years of experience of dealing with this stuff that you can listen to and learn from. However, basically having more than what you need isn't a gift. It's not a blessing. It's a curse. And I didn't really realize that until not too long ago, until my eyes were opened, you could say, and I really started seeing the burden and the harassment. I'm going to use the term harassment that all of the extra stuff brought us. And again, whether it was free to us or whether it's purchased. Now in our condition or our case, thankfully it wasn't purchased things, but it was stuff that was given to us. And so I actually have family members, kind of getting off on a rabbit trail, but it still goes along with all this. I have family members that don't agree with and don't believe in donating things because, well, it's a waste, or I paid money for that, or, or somebody gave it to you, you're being ungrateful. No, if it was purchased with money, the money's already spent. You can't get it back. Now you're just stuck with something that's stuck in your home that might be blocking you or your family or your children or your dog from getting somewhere they need to go. However, if it was gifted to you, be appreciative and grateful. And if you don't need it, don't take it. By all means, you can kind of, stop that, while you're ahead, basically, and not after, if you can. However, if it's already in your home, if you don't need it, you're not wasting anything. You're not harming anyone by parting with it. As long as maybe you appropriate that item or you find a good place to take that thing, to gift it, or to bless someone else in need. I don't see a waste in that, personal opinion. In fact, I think that's a lovely thing to do. I actually get excited when, I am a stay-at-home mom. I don't have a financial income coming in. And so whenever I have the opportunity to bless somebody like I've been blessed, I thank God for that. It makes me thankful. It makes me grateful because that is one way I feel like I can contribute. I can give back. I can do something kind. I can bless someone else. I might not have the money. I might not even have the time, but I can give someone something if they're in need. So does all this mean that I'm going to be accepting or embracing a full, complete minimalism? Heck no. No, because I like 5 pictures on the wall versus 1. I like throw pillows instead of a stark, empty couch. I like pretty curtains, and let's do 2 lamps instead of 1, as you can see. So I am definitely paring down. I'm definitely, I don't want to say leveling down. You're honestly leveling up. You are giving yourself and your family love. And again, I keep using the term blessing, but it honestly is. Having less is a blessing. Having a kept home is a blessing. Having stuff, losing time. Like I said, I don't really want to get into all that on this video because I'd like to save it for another. However, yeah, like I'm not going to be having 1 chair in a room with 1 lamp, 1 table, and just curtains. No, I'm not doing any of that. You will see in the upcoming next videos what to expect. Would be the rooms changing. You're going to see some different things leaving, coming maybe, changing, moving, different things like that. You can already tell in like this video versus some other videos probably a difference. However, there's some things coming up ahead that I'm really excited to show you guys. With all of that, with our daughter's birthday coming up, her being 10 next month, I have exactly a month now, basically, that I'm giving myself before her birthday to get our stuff together. And in getting our stuff together, I truly, honestly believe, and I can see the results already, that our lives will get together. And again, that's more to come on a different video, but I will say that she's worth it. My family's worth it. And I have to see that, just as the Bible talks about when it says not to store up for yourselves treasures on earth that moth and rust destroy, but to store up for yourselves treasures that are imperishable, that you will get your reward for in heaven. That's what I want. That is my goal. Those are the things that I want to store up and accumulate for my life and in my life. So while I might not see them here on earth, they might be not tangible, they might not be physical things. They are going to be things that are going to be rewarding. They're going to be fulfilling, and it's going to show love to my family, because I'm sorry, you guys, but the latter, having too much stuff, not being able to, I want our house to be a home. I want to be able to move in it. I want them to move in it. I want to have company over. I want it to be able to fellowship and not have reasons why our children can't have friends over. I want to be clean and not embarrassed. I want to be a good steward of everything that the Lord gave me, not just my body, but I believe our physical, actual, literal, earthly home is just as important to take care of, because in my mind, when you are a good steward of things, whether it's your house, whether it's your body, sorry, my dog's sitting here, he's going nuts. Back to the serious stuff though. Whether it's your home or your body or your car, not only is it good character, and we won't get into all that today, but it's just being thankful. It's showing your gratitude to God. And if I can show him how thankful I am, why would I not do that? Why would I sit here and give a slap in the face to God and not take care of all the earthly blessings he's given me? That's all for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.